What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. The tools we're going to be using in this video, as always, are the best tools in the entire industry, and they're just $20 a month. Propsmadeeasy.com are the tools we're going to be using in this video. From time to time, we'll switch over to the other tool that I just finished creating called Line Pulse. That'll show us line movement, and based off line movement, how plays are looking. So when you pair Props Made Easy with Line Pulse, it is the absolute best combo you can have in the entire industry, because not only do you have the real data that you need to be successful long term, which is by comparing the sharp books, but you also have the line movement to sharp Vegas lines compared to where the lines are on these books, and you immediately get to see when you look up a play whether this play has bumped already or not. It literally helps you beat the bumps even more than Props Made Easy already does. You know what I mean? So both of these tools together are an absolute cheat code. If you haven't joined Line Pulse yet, you can go to linepulse.pro. I'm sure I'll have the link down in the comments. It's only $10 a month for linepulse.pro. I told y'all, everything I create that can help you guys make sharper decisions will always be extremely affordable. I will never crazy upcharge you guys. So go get that, linepulse.pro. And we will talk about that as well in this video, as you can see right here. This is Line Pulse, and we're going to talk about some plays there as well as we go through this video, all right? We're going to go through the best plays available. You guys can join my personal Discord where I post my favorite sharp plus EV bets daily, as well as bankroll building Prizepicks slips, all right? It is only for serious people, like really trying to take shit serious and really up their shit, okay? None of that, oh, you try it one day and then write it off. You got to really ride with us for the month. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're playing plus EV. Okay, and we're also doing bankroll building Prizepicks slips. Are there going to be days where we lose? Duh. Everybody does. But are we going to win majority of the time? Absolutely. So lock into the Discord. If you guys want my personal picks down in the comment section, I'll have that as well. All right? So Props Made Easy. Only $20 a month for the tools we're about to utilize here, utilizing true odds, comparing by sharp books and all that good stuff, AI projection, the absolute best tool you can have. And then Line Pulse, only $10 a month, is going to show you line movement, show you the best plays based off movement of lines, let you know if your play that you like has already bumped or if you still have time to grab it. So, and then my personal Discord is also below. So a lot going on, y'all. Y'all can just get involved any way you can. There's a lot of different ways that I provide content for you guys and provide ways for y'all to be successful on a consistent basis. All right, let's get straight into the picks, baby. Oh, RefocusPlus.com is the sponsor of this video. As always, my electrolyte company with my family. We started an electrolyte company. Strawberry lemonade's our first flavor. It's electrolytes plus mental clarity. It is a full body optimizer drink. You drink it once per day. It tastes absolutely amazing. You wish you could drink it nonstop, but you only need it once a day, and it'll optimize your body hydration wise and stress wise. Keep your stress low, keep your focus locked in. Like, you will feel like a brand new person. So if you haven't tried that yet, go to refocusplus.com and use code refocus20 to get our electrolytes. It'll give you 20% off our electrolytes for your first order. Okay? Appreciate y'all as always, man. Let's get straight into it. So, real quick, let me just refresh, make sure we're looking at the most up-to-date version, and let's get straight into it. Isaiah Jackson over 8.5 points is a 60% chance to hit due to a 5.6 big edge. Only one sharp book is available on this, though. Only one sharp book is built into this positive 5.6 edge. As I've always told you guys, for consistency, it is best to go off of multiple books if you can get two or more at least, just because it just gives you more of a solid foundation instead of just one. Now, nonetheless, one sharp book is still a sharp book. It's not like we're using Little Jimmy's book down the street where he just wings lines. These are the sharpest books, okay? These are the books, we utilize the books odds where they don't limit professional bettors. They don't limit somebody because they're winning a lot. There's a lot of books out here that will limit you down to where you can't even play anymore when you're winning, okay? And what does that do? That takes all the best players off of that site, and all of the odds are being moved by rookies, amateurs, people they want on the site where they can take their money consistently. We don't care about those odds. We want the odds from the books where they're letting these sharp people who really know what they're doing adjust these lines. So that's all we utilize, okay? We only utilize sharp books only, okay? There is one sharp book baked into this. It is a huge edge. You can take it if you would like to. True odds are minus 150 on the over 8.5 points on Isaiah Jackson here in this matchup. Huge edge. I don't love that it's just one book. I do try to be very dedicated on doing 2 or more, but nonetheless, that's a big edge. Both of these guys in the same game, Zaire Williams, under 3.5 rebounds is also a huge edge. A huge edge, but only one sharp book. As you can see on the left is sharp books available for this line. All right, so it's a little iffy. Now, when we get to more solid range, you've got Karl Anthony Towns over 11.5 rebounds. Now, I get it. His edge is half of these two. And you absolutely can take these two if you would like to. At the end of the day, it's still going off sharp data, okay? But if you want a little bit more, you know, of a solid feel, and me personally, I like to go 2 or more sharp books. That's why we even show this on Props Made Easy, is because it is an important thing to factor in. If you're taking just one book into consideration, it's not as good as when you have multiple books kind of in agreement. You know what I mean? So Karl Anthony Towns over 11.5 rebounds is a positive 2.54 edge, minus 132 true odds. 2 sharp books are baked into it. So we always love to see 2 or more. Karl Anthony Towns is a great spot. As you can see, you've got 1 like on this one, 1 like on this one, and then boom, 6 on Karl Anthony Towns. So the Props Made Easy members also understand, like, okay, I'm looking for 2 or more. So it's good to see that you guys are definitely liking that one more. Sam Merrill, under 2.5 three-pointers made, is a positive 2.49 edge, minus 132 true odds. 2 sharp books baked into that one. On the under on Sam Merrill's 2.5 three-pointers made. Lauri Markkanen over 6.5 rebounds is a 2.43 positive edge. 2 sharp books baked into that one. So Lauri Markkanen over 6.5 rebounds is a great option. You've got Steven Adams. I'm skipping over it just because of the 1 sharp book. Again, you don't have to do that, because at least it is a sharp book that you're getting the true odds from. But nonetheless, for the sake of the video, especially in my personal picks, so why would I tell y'all to do something I don't even do? You feel what I'm saying? I go off 2 or more for every single pick I go off of. Cedric Coward, under 4.5 rebounds at a positive 1.95 edge. 2 sharp books here. Now, if you go to the sharp and safe filter at Props Made Easy, it'll show you plays 3 or more sharp books and up. So it takes longer into the day before those start showing. But just know that you have that option. Okay? The sharp and safe filter right here, there's none showing right now because we're so early in the day. But as more sharp books come out with lines, you'll start to see plays where there's 3 sharp books. Those are going to be your absolute best options. Okay? You want the ones with 3 or more sharp books. Those are going to be the sharp and safe level. Those are positive edges, 3 or more sharp books. It's going to check every box you're looking for. So everybody looking for the most consistency possible on Prizepicks, those will be your absolute best plays. And then obviously pairing those up with the NBA Demons and Goblins. One of the cool features that Props Made Easy has is really breaking down the best options among Demons and Goblins. Now, Demons, I don't recommend a ton of those. Goblins, I recommend you do it a lot, especially if you're in the bankroll building level. Like if you have a lowish bankroll. For example, if you... Every single day that you lose, if that shit pisses you off and you struggle to sleep at night, you need to hone back into a more consistent level. You feel what I'm saying? You should not be betting an amount of money that just drives you fucking crazy when you lose. Because at the end of the day, this is the sports betting world. There's nothing you can do about losses. Losses are going to happen. If you stick to the right processes, though, you will win more than you lose over time. Okay? Now, one of the best processes for consistent success is pairing top goblins utilizing the Props Made Easy tool. Why? Because we show you the best options based off of season hit rate, so the biggest sample that you have available for that player, as well as that play is already discounted. Not every goblin is created equal. Some of the goblins are not very good, whereas you have some goblins that are amazing. Cedric Coward, over 14.5 PRA. We already know because he's a goblin, so he's discounted off Vegas, which means he's great value. This will hit more often than not. On top of that, he has hit this in 100% of the season sample so far this year, averaging 22.7, and you're getting him at 14.5. Cedric Coward's a good one. VJ Edgecombe, over 11.5 points. Same situation. He is a goblin, so we already know he's discounted off. Already know this will be a high probability pick. 100% hit rate on his over 11.5 points this season so far. He averages 19 points per game. All right, this is another amazing play that you can pair up with one of those top edges that really stick out to you to give yourself a very consistent, solid spot. Darius Garland, over 14.5 points and assists, 97% season hit rate. Okay, this is not some tiny sample. Look at this. And over season, we mean, look, this season is so short. So over season, we mean we're going to show you all we have available for them over the last 2 years. We're trying to show you the biggest sample we can. Because when a player has over this many games, when a player's line is already discounted to 14.5. So he's already great value just off being discounted alone. And then you flip it over and see all that green out of all the last 2 seasons, so far this season and the full last season. They averaged over 97% hit rate on this line, an equivalent money line of minus 3,650 if you go solely off hit rate of the season. 28.3 is the average, but yet you're getting it at 14.5. Darius Garland, when it comes to how big his sample is compared to his hit rate and him being a goblin, he's probably my favorite goblin of the entire day. Darius Garland over 14.5 points plus assists. And again, pair those up with your favorite edge of the day. And you don't have to rush anything either. If there's nothing here right now that you love, you can wait. Be patient. Within the next hour or so, you'll have sharp and safe plays pop in. You feel what I'm saying? Let's talk Thursday night football. Let's go over some Thursday night football real quick. I'm going to put 11:05. Oh, 11:05. There's nothing. There's no EV for Thursday night football at the moment. Literally none that are popping up. Oh, because it's 05. What an idiot. What an idiot. I'm putting the wrong date. I'm putting today like it's Thursday night football today. All right, let's go over Thursday night football and look over the best options. Ashton Jeanty, under 15.5 rushing attempts, has a positive 2.6. Again, same situation as we looked at over on NBA. There's only one sharp book implemented into this positive edge. So be a little mindful of that. But nonetheless, the big differential on Ashton Jeanty's under 15.5 rushing attempts. If Las Vegas is expected to get absolutely their asses whooped, and they're facing a solid defense here, the game script would definitely say pass heavy for Las Vegas as well. So this makes a ton of sense just from the outside looking in. Now, obviously, all this data knows way more and is taking way more into consideration. This one sharp book right here is taking every bit of information that you can imagine into that line, into those odds. So GT under 15.5 rushing attempts is a good place to start for Thursday night football. And then that's really the only positive edge. The rest of these plays are negative edges. I always tell you guys, one of the reasons why Props Made Easy is such a clutch thing to have is because, one, it's only $20 a month. But two, Prizepicks doesn't have a ton of plays that are positive edges where you're actually getting a positive edge against them. They like to play a bunch of bullshit on there because they understand people are just going to be following random X accounts, picks that they're posting, following random Discords who post crazy parlays. Like, Prizepicks loves that shit. They want you to do those dumbass 6-man power plays. They want you to do that. Why do you think they even offer the demons? Because they know that showing you that higher possible hit rate will have y'all making dumb decisions, and you will lose most of your bankroll to them. And that's all they need. That's all they want. And this first hand will show you how much edge is really available. There's nothing available for Thursday night football outside of Ashton Jeanty's under 15.5 rushing attempts. And this will not be available soon. Like, this will probably drop to 15 or 14.5 eventually. All right? So nothing too crazy on Prizepicks for sure. Let's go back to NBA. Oh, actually, let's switch over to Line Pulse. Switching over to Line Pulse and looking at NBA and see what our best options are here. Now, we've got a couple 2 gaps. Now, as you know, on Line Pulse, what they do and what we do is take the opening line that the combo opened at, pair it to the current line that it's at, and then compare it to where their Vegas is. Okay? There is a minus 1 point movement, meaning it opened at 23.5 and it has dropped a full point, where Vegas is even over where the opening line was. That's a positive 2 gap, showing you that DFS line overshot downward and the play is on the over based off line movement. So Duncan Robinson plus Nurkic, okay? Vegas is at 24.5 on these two. Whereas you've got their current line at 22.5 that already dropped 1 down from the line it was at 23.5. All right? CJ McCollum, Derek White points combo. 32.5 is where they opened. 33.5 is where the current line is. And Vegas is all the way up to 35.5. So this current should have jumped up more. It opened at 32.5. It bumped up to 33.5, and Vegas is at 35.5. So that's letting you know that DFS is lagging behind Vegas movement. Literally says it to you what the situation is on Line Pulse. Literally shows you DFS is lagging behind the Vegas movement. Grab the over. That means that this current line of 33.5 most likely will get a lot closer to this eventually. So you're getting it at good value. McCollum and White points combo over. Cade Cunningham, first quarter points, opened at 6.5, dropped to 5.5, where Vegas stayed around 7. So there's a 1.5 gap there. Play the over. DFS overshot the under. It dropped too low. Shadaan Sharp PRA over on Underdog Fantasy opened at 24.5. Current line is at 25.5, where Vegas is at 24. So Vegas is still around where it opened, but yet DFS bumped it up a point. So you can take advantage of that and take the under. DFS line overshot upward. Grab the under. All right? That's how amazing Line Pulse is. And this is $10. This is $10, y'all. These are the books we offer. It's a DFS book tool. We offer a ton of different markets. We offer 3 different sports right now: NHL, NBA, and NFL. I'm probably going to add college football, whatever you guys want to see. But, I mean, it's always going to be just line movement. You need to pair this tool up, which is only $10. You need to pair this tool up with Props Made Easy. It is the best combo that you can possibly ask for. Getting the behind-the-scenes real in-depth data and pairing that up with the Line Pulse line movement data is going to be a great feature for you to have. Let's check out NFL. The best line movement for NFL that we could take advantage of. Over on Better Picks, Bo Nix's passing plus rushing yards opened at 249.5. What opening means, if you're new, brand new, opening means the line that it first landed at. Like what did Better Picks, it's Better Picks as you can see right here. What did Better Picks put their line at originally? Then as time went on, it moved to 248.5, which is where the current line is right now. The problem with this is that it dropped only 1 yard, where Vegas is all the way down at 240.5 at Sharp Books, giving you a -8 gap, meaning DFS is lagging behind Vegas movement. Play the under based off line movement. All right? So what we're doing is we're taking advantage of the fact that they moved down a point, which was the accurate way. They did the right thing by bringing this down from 249.5 to 248. Problem is Vegas is still at 240, so they're still lagging behind by 8 yards. So grab that under. Bo Nix, passing plus rushing on Better Picks, under 249.5. Daniel Jones, passing yards this weekend on Dabble. He opened at 243.5. His current line dropped to 236.5, where Vegas stayed at 243. So the drop should have never happened. That drop should have never happened. They made a mistake. They dropped it when they shouldn't have. Maybe they're trying to get people, on the over, whatever. But nonetheless, they dropped all the way to 36.5, where Vegas was still at 243.5, which is a -7 yard movement, giving you a gap of 7, meaning DFS line overshot downward. Play the over. It's a sick ass tool to have, and it's $10 a month, y'all. I figured this would be something amazing to. I utilize line movement in my picks that I've always used, so it's like I like to add this ability for just any regular player to be able to use as well, and it's only $10 a month. So if you haven't joined it yet, linepulse.pro. I'll put the link down in the comment section that you can get access to this tool right here. Amazing tool. Will show you all type of movement. You will never be playing a stale line again. Like every play you make, you can make sure that Props Made Easy has the positive edge on it, and the line movement's in that right direction as well. So it's an amazing spot. All right, what else we need to look at? Let's check the Game Center real quick. Over on the Game Center, we got the Detroit Pistons, -10.5 point spread at +104 on Novig, where the true odds are +100 among the sharp books, giving you a +2 EV. 2 or higher is all we want when it comes to game bets. We only want 2 or higher EVs. Let's check NFL, NHL, college basketball. And I'll go check college basketball as well real quick before we head out. All right, you guys know I like the +120 to -120 range, so I'm going to scroll down until I get to that range. We've got South Dakota, +28.5 point spread on college basketball, +105 on Novig, where it's -100 true odds among the sharp books. So you're getting it at +105. Great deal. 2.64 positive edge. So South Dakota +28.5 is a fantastic option here at +105 on Novig. You've got the Broncos and Raiders over 7.5 first quarter total points at +120 on DraftKings, where it's +114 among the sharps, giving you the positive edge. You've got the Giants under 22.5 team total at -110 on ESPN Bet, where its true odds are -116 among the sharp books, giving you a 2.51. Great spots, man. The Raiders under 7.5 first half team total for tomorrow, -112 odds on DraftKings, so already solid favored on the under 7.5 first half team total. And then you've got the true odds at -129, showing you still got that positive EV. So great spots available there. Let's go back and check out college basketball. So because there's not a lot of books that offer player props for college basketball, we really have to wait for some good spots. Now, Prizepicks doesn't have anything great right now on the board, but if you select all DFS, you will see that there's some. Oh, sorry, this is NBA. That's a glitch that's going on right now. It keeps showing that. There's nothing for college basketball at the moment when it comes to line difference. Okay? There's nothing at the moment. We're going to have to be a little more patient. Is there college basketball on today? There should be, right? So that will pop in whenever that's ready. But for some reason, I need to get that glitch solved. If you go to all, it shows basketball. NBA, not college basketball. So that'll go away, obviously. But real quick, before we head out, let me check NBA one more time. Obviously, we just talked about we just saw the Aaron Nesmith play on Underdog. Aaron Nesmith over 1.5 assists. Zaire Williams under 3.5 rebounds. 6.3 edge and a 7.83. Ridiculous edges. Only one sharp book for each of them. But nonetheless, over on Underdogs, over 60% chances to hit on these two. Ridiculous. Take advantage of where the best spots are, y'all. And you guys know, though, the only issue with these plays is there's only one sharp book. But again, if your only issue on your picks is that it's only one sharp book instead of more than one sharp book, that's a good problem to have. You feel what I'm saying? Utilize Props Made Easy. Go grab you some LinePulse.pro. LinePulse.pro, only $10 a month, gets you locked in on early line movement, so you're always getting a good edge. You're already knowing the behind-the-scenes information. Donovan Mitchell, points plus rebounds opened at 29.5. Current line is at 31.5. This is live. Every time you see it pulse, things are updating. Watch. Watch. Ready? Ready? Where's that? Go. 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 Anyway. Just wait for a pulse. There it is. You see the pulse? Points plus rebounds, 29.5 opening, 31.5 is the current. Vegas is at 29.5. A same situation we talked about a minute ago on Prizepicks. It opened at 29.5, which was the line it should have been. It then bumped up 2 points to 31.5, where it is right now for the points and rebounds for Donovan Mitchell. Okay? Where Vegas stayed at 29.5. Meaning there's a -2 gap. DFS line overshot upward. Okay? That DFS line went up for no reason when Vegas is still at 29.5. The main goal of these DFS books is to stay as close to these sharp book odds as possible. That's what their goal is. So when you find the discrepancy utilizing a tool like LinePulse, you're taking advantage of their mistakes that they haven't caught yet. You know what I mean? So this should not be 31.5. Donovan Mitchell points plus rebounds will absolutely drop back down to this range. Grab the under while you have it at 31.5. And that's what this tool does, man. As you can see, there's multiple new options that we didn't even see when we looked before. It's always updating. It's live. Updating live, literally. So definitely try it out. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Y'all have an amazing Wednesday. And again, we'll touch on Thursday Night Football tomorrow. Before that Thursday Night Football slate starts. Appreciate y'all as always, man. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.